amphibians are strange creatures like worms with vertebra, skulls, a large central tooth, and sometimes small forearms. These reptiles live underground, burrowing tunnels and preying on just about anything they encounter. Not unlike a miniature version of the monstrous sandworms from Dune. Even though they are found around much of the world, little is known about how amphibians behave in the wild because they cannot be observed while in their natural habitat under sand and soil. But thanks to two papers published in the March issues of Anatomical Record, new light is being shed on these animals and their specialized anatomy. Using a micro CT scanner at the University of Texas at Austin's Jackson School of Geosciences, researchers completed a detailed comparative analysis of 15 amphibians from southern Africa and a bone-by-bone description of every cranial anatomical features of the species. Yeah, Gygaspis quadrifrons. These were the most detailed studies of southern African amphibians to date, according to the researchers. By CT scanning these specimens, researchers were able to render individual bones as large 3D printed models. This made it possible for them to take a close look at bones such as the tabulus sphenoid, which is almost entirely inside the skull and almost impossible to see without this technology, said Christopher J. Bell, the lead author on the paper that delved into the skull anatomy of Gygaspis and a professor in the Jackson School. You could fit their skulls of Gygaspis quadrifrons on the nail of my pinky. We can now look at these really small vertebrate organisms in major detail we never had before, Bell said. The research began more than 15 years ago when Patrick J. Lewis, a co-author on both papers and paleobiology professor of Sam Houston State University, led a team of Bostonians on a mission to trap and study animals of all kinds. While digging and sampling the environment, they began catching amphibians. At the time, Lewis did not know how much about them. When one of his students handed him one, he said he was surprised that something that looked so much like a worm could be so strong. Be the report.